Right, hi guys. Right, I thought I'd make a quick video, just hopefully to help whoever needs it. I'm adjusting the throttle position sensor on the end of the throttle bodies on a CBR 600 RR 2003. So it's quite poor quality in here. It's low light. I'm doing this on an iPad, so it's not ideal. Anyway, so to adjust it and get your right readings, this is the connector that goes on the end of the sensor. The sensor is held on by 2 bolts. Basically, you loosen these 2 bolts, these torque head bolts, and you can move the sensor from side to side, and that will give you a different voltage, different reading. So to get that reading, what I've done is I've piggybacked. There's 2 wires that we need to go on this sensor, and I've just soldered this plug into these 2 wires. The 2 wires that we need are going to be your centre one, which is red and yellow, and this end one, which is green and orange. So they're the 2 that we need to get you a reading on your voltage on your open and closed throttle positions. So what we do is drop that down the back. Sorry, this can be really tricky on the iPad. I'm trying to hold it at the same time. Right, bear with me. Let's do this one-handed. So that's now on. So that's now plugged in to your sensor, and at this other end I've made this lead, just got that connected up obviously to the meter, so I'm going to plug that in. Plug that into there. So that means we got this positive is going to my red and yellow on the sensor, and the negative on my meter is going to green and orange. So we turn the meter on. Obviously this is, we want voltage and we want DC. And going by the Honda manual that I've found online and downloaded, I think it's £4 or £5 actually, it was quite good. I've got a sensor voltage reading of 5.1 volts. I think the standard is about 5 volts, or the manual gives you a reading what you should be getting on a closed and open position on your throttle with a 5 volt, but I've worked it out to 5.1. I don't know if it makes a great deal of difference. I don't think it does. I think 5 volts gives you 0.4 straight and 0.6. So it's really, you know, if you're getting a voltage at your sensor in the region of 5, then I don't think it makes a great deal of difference really. But that's what I've worked out on mine. So, right, next we need to do then. Turn the ignition on. Let's bring the meter up the top so it's easy to see it. I'm not sure if you can buy. I know you can get, or Honda dealers will have a harness that goes in between, basically in between your ECU and your plugs. You buy a harness so you can put your meter straight into that harness. But I haven't got one. That's why I've made up my own lead. We turn the ignition on. Okay, that's on. So my reading, this is fully closed. I have actually played around with the idle screw as well to see if it makes a difference, and it doesn't seem to make a difference. So, which I thought it would. So throttle closed, I'm getting 0.522. So as you can see, for me. That's after I've obviously adjusted it. This is sort of middle of the range. Open 4.54. So again, with the throttle open position, I'm sort of in the middle, which is kind of what we're aiming for. But other than that, I think that's about it really. But it's quite a straightforward job. I know you can't buy the throttle position sensors with, you know, from Honda's brand new, unless you buy the whole unit, you know, and the throttle bodies as well, and it comes set from the factory. But I think you can get these second hand anyway, second hand places, eBay, etc., etc. But yeah, don't be put off doing it yourself. To be honest, for the money that you're going to save, it's well worth it. Anyway, hope that helps someone. Thanks.